bring it on. Like expectation, emotion, the game yet to kick off. The excitement's already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Well, there is no question that Aiden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim, so how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers, but he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years.
Bernardo Silva! Out to the right. Timber, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Bernardo Silva will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Timber scrum. He rises! He's in it all right! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unearned.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and let it turn.
Goes for a shot! He's got it all! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
With that dink over the top. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
And he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Mendes is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. That looks a cracking ball. Now it's Osimhen. And a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Oh, easy pickings there. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And it's Hazard. And he's taking no chances there. Hazard is off. Tries from distance. That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Ronaldo promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Turns and goes back. Good read, needed to be. He's gone direct here. And the counter is on. No, that was never going to make it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
And they should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Johor Darul Tazim clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pings in a header! He scores! And they're back in front! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Johor Darul Tazim take the lead. You won't be happy with that one. Bernardo Silva. Played out towards the right wing. Byrne. Xavi Simons.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Kukçu. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's fabulous. Cleared without complication. And that should get the job done. The most accurate pass.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Hendrick tries a shot, and he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are. And the first half is done.
Johor Darul Tazim are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Johor Darul Tazim head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And we're off again. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Osimhen. Turns back here, probably the best option. Looking to play him in. Doku. That pass isn't the best. No, he's just misjudged that one. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Nuno Mendes. Doku. Nicely weighted ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he can clear it away. But they've got it again. And it's hoisted clear. Byrne. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bernardo Silva is always looking to break lines. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Bernardo Silva. He's going to be disappointed with that. And he's found the way past. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Doku. Osimhen. No, he's not getting past him there. There's a sharp little ball here. Here comes the corner. And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. Now it's Kukcu. Oh, super! There's the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Pulisic has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
The Wardar Tazim do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And he's there to get it away. The referee has given a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Musiala. Ball has bounced loose now. Threads one in. Kukcu. And it's Musiala. And he's in on goal. Shapes to shoot. Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Well, it would. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. boys, it's just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running.
Now here's a fine representative for the fullbacks union, Peter. Simono. Yeah, it's going to be vital if he imposes himself early, I think, on that flank. He's got great quality on deliveries, as we know, and they've always been a massive part of this game.
Shifted it to the flank. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Looking for options for movement. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he cuts out the supply. That's interception. His positioning was spot on. Can he get it through? That looks a decent ball. It's Lewandowski! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Johor Darul Tazim certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Kokchu does well to get it back. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Ronaldinho. And here's the chance to counter. It's Bernardo Silva. Up he goes! Oh, he's got that completely wrong. Aims beyond the defence. Messi. First quarter of an hour gone. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, this looks sharp. Spread it left. Strong running down that left flank. He's on it. Can he get away? No goals as yet. Nicked it back promptly. That's a look and plays it forward. No, that's been intercepted. Roberto Carlos. Now, can they get him away? Chance! There it is! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Liverpool have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition. No foot.
Oh, shooting chance! It's there! And just like that, he's into double figures now. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that is a decent chance! Timber gets it away. And that pass just didn't quite work. I was going to be disappointed with that. Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That looks a cracking ball. That is a brilliant interception. Pickford gets good distance on it. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Oh, no joy this time. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Lewandowski. Looking to play him in. Messi. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Bernardo Silva. Timber. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's got space here. Henderson with the clearance. That's been cut out, well played. Kopchu wins the duel this time. It's Timber. Bernardo Silva. That pass isn't the best. Now that's well seen too. Lewandowski. Nuno Mendes. De La Cruz. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
De La Cruz. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's picked his way through, and he's cleared it out of harm's way. Lobbed in behind. Otto promptly onto that, and that it. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. We'll look back on the first 45 minutes.
Johor Darul Tazim really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. Johor Darul Tazim come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Well, that's well spotted. And he welcomes it in. Real chance! Sticks it away! And the comeback is complete! The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Johor Darul Tazim take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. And they clean.
And the finish! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Neymar is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Can he finish? Johor Darul Tazim has the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's burst through.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Oh, easy pickings there. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Neymar.
De La Cruz.
Liverpool finding their passes. Johor Darul Tazim perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Just the goal, and he shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Crosses it in. Roberto Carlos can get it clear. Knocks it into space. No, that was never going to make it. Tries to play it through. Williams, although deals with that comfortably. And they've got rid. Can he get on the end of this? Bernardo Silva. Threads one in. Neymar. Oh, that's delightful. Bernardo Silva. He's cut it out. He's had a shot! He scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Nice bit of trickery.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, some tackle that. The Hortarul Tazim needed that. They really needed it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Changes it with that pass. And he welcomes it in. Mbappe. It's a really well measured ball. He's shifting through the gears here. And a chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I know people are probably going to knock me as being biased towards my trade, but when you have someone like this fellow, Josko Guardiola, on your side, it's hard not to pick him out. Such an extraordinary defender with an unconventional style, incredibly quick, and so good at carrying the ball forward. Keep your eyes on him.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Knocks it into space, and he was quick to react. And that is as far as they're going to go. Zakaria stood his ground strongly. Now it's Lewandowski. Can he get onto this? Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. He has a look out. Kochu. It's Lewandowski! Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, bang on target. And we have our very first corner. Bullish header! Good trying. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
That's beautifully weighted. Mendes gets it away. Kupchu. It's the channel. The less said about that pass, the better. Searching pass he's played there. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nice interception, well timed. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal.
Rice, Johor Darul Tazim are clearly playing a patient game here.
Tries a shot! Bernardo Silva gets it away. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Messi. And it's Neves. Rice for Messi. Now it's Martinez. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Bernardo Silva is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. That looks a decent ball. Nico Williams is in a really good position out wide.
That's good defensive concentration.
And trying to spin that positively, I certainly can't. And he's worked it through. He's on it, can he get away? Just the goalkeeper to beat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Winning running on one side, dogged defence on the other. No, that was never going to make it. Kupchu. Rice. And here's Lautaro Martinez. He's in a good position here. Kupchu. And it's Lewandowski.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement those races hope.
That is a brilliant interception. Rice, Messi, Bayer Leverkusen finding their passes. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
A well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That has not gone well. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's a key interception. Not the most accurate pass. This interception, his positioning was spot on. I'm not sure how how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a good foot in there. Nico Williams. Nicely worked. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Thuram! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. There's the clearance. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Nico Williams going full tilt down the left. Marquinhos.
And we one more at a time.
Bernardo Silva. Nico Williams. Looking for options for movement. Bernardo Silva. He gets big! Cleared without complication. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancel each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
So off we go once more. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Now it's Martinez. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. And that is expertly dealt with. Great vision. Now it's Martinez. Oh, that's fabulous. Martinez plays it in.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Rice. Different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Zakaria did just about enough to come out on top there. Now the party overly willing to compromise. Messi. Mendes cuts it out. By Leverkusen appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition.
Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that. Clinical.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Thinks about the shot. Oh, he's trying to get himself offside. Tries to play it through. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Messi.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Schuberschlei. Now it's Thuram. Sure changes it with that pass. Well, they look promising. Great chance! And he hits the net! And this is getting better as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. And Martinez! Fantastic from Martinez! A finish right from the top draw. Back to within 1. Interesting. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Nico Williams. Number 10, Andrew.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Number 5, Pulisic. Number 8, De Bruyne. Number 9, Alexander Arnold.
Rice does really well to win the ball there. Bruno Fernandes. Bastoni gets rid without sophistication. Mbappe is having a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Mbappe.
Bayer Leverkusen really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
There's the shot! De Bruyne! Delightful! About as smooth as it gets! There was no getting to that, no getting through at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off. And for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
It's Neves. Into the last 5 minutes. The Hortarul Tazim have reclaimed it. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Pulisic back and defending. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Nicely weighted ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Martinez is onto this.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
4 added minutes on the board. Doc. Bruno Mendes. Can he get onto this? Good read, needed to be. Rice. Can he spark a counter here? And that's it. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination.
隙間。I think Noalin is very good. Very good defensive.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal, Peter, certainly is a very exciting talent. A natural right winger. We all know about his technique, but he's very impressive with his decision making too. And when you consider that his job is all about supply, it's all about end product, he's become actually quite good at that. His ball retention is quite strong. And when you've got that in a wide player, you're onto something.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Araujo deals with shot, surely! Oh, they can break here. Alexander-Arnold. Pedri. Atalanta looking to pass their way through. Bernardo Silva. No way through. Now it's Williams. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That's really nicely played. And he's quick to snatch it back. It's really well cleared. He's going to throw in. And he's managed to gift it back. Nico Williams was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Chance for a shot! It's there! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. We were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Atalanta finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Tries to play it through. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He's had it taken off him. And he's intervened well there. Kukcu. Looking for options for movement. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Mbappe. Kukcu. That's surely a foul, free kick. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Great vision. Fling a header! He's beat the keeper, but hit the post. The message is clear, none shall pass. Marquinhos. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, good take in a good area. That's Brave goalkeeping, really decisive.
He stood his ground brilliantly until he actually needed to act, and everything he did there was spot on.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's found a way through. Alexander-Arnold. It's played through for him. Good ball, good take. And he's heaved it away. And they're back on the ball again. Grune cuts out the pass. Atalanta finding their passes.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very...
Real chance! Rijkaard. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Pedri. Can he finish? He's been off try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
No, that was never going to make it. Yamal. Pedri. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Pinches it off him. Oh, it's come loose. Bastoni defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And the shot! It's loose now, they want to get it back. In he goes again! Oh, not the best of headers. Pedri. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, no joy this time. Kupchu. 5 minutes till the break. Now it's Yamal. Kupchu. Now it's Williams. All played through for the wide man. Now it's Lewandowski. Can he latch onto this? Pedri. Alexander-Arnold. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he get on the end of this? Threads one in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Kvaratskhelia. That's a simple one for the keeper. And we've reached half-time. It's certainly still along nicely so far. Just the one goal it is. It is still very much up the pace.
On the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Jahor Tazim, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. We're already back up and running after half-time. Jahor Tazim carrying a 1-goal lead. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Now it's Mbappe. Succumbs to the pressure. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Alexander-Arnold looking to play it into the box. And he can clear it away. Jahor Tazim just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Shot a goal! He has done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
is a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they made...
Big chance! He scored! And they've got their lead back. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Johor Darul Tazim take the lead. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Atalanta with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Serginho. Delivers the ball. Cleared without hesitation.
Atalanta really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Doku. Tries to pass it through. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. He's going to be disappointed with that. And he plays one through. Now who's going to be first to this? Johor Darul Tazim are of course in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Atalanta appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Well, and the finish! And now a sudden chance to counter. This ended up in no man's land.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Knocks it out wide. Played in. Pulisic! And for a moment, time stood still. Pulisic. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. De Bruyne with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. De Bruyne. That's a nicely shaped ball. Rijkaard.
Pulisic.
Now, can they get him away?
Pulisic.
He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
It's a sharp pass. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking for the run. Van der Ven promptly onto that, and that is that. Can he get it through? And there's green grass ahead of him. There's not. And the shots! Goal! And that is what they came to see. What they demanded to see. His first. Well, was he ever going to miss that? And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and
Yeah, thế gì. Bye bye.